Hi you guys, I am currently packing for me and my 6-month-old daughter. You can see all of the suitcases and mess behind me for our international flight back to the States this weekend. And I thought, why not pick up the camera and just share some of the things that I picked up for travel and have used previously when we traveled back to the States, and just share some of the things that really are helpful and some things that I really do love while traveling with my 6-month-old. We all know it's not easy to travel with a baby of any age, but I think certain things are really handy when it comes to traveling, especially in an airplane or for long hauls. So I just wanted to share some of the things that I've picked up mostly from Amazon and wanted to share them with you guys in case you're traveling soon and need some tips or advice on what to bring for your baby. I'm also a new mom, first time mom, so if you guys have any advice, definitely leave me a comment down below. But I thought I would share some of the things that I have, and yeah, if maybe you're searching on the internet for your upcoming trip, I hope this video comes in handy. Also, if you're new here, thanks for joining. My name is Lisa and I'm an American, but I live in Switzerland, so I often travel back and forth from the US to Switzerland. And becoming a new mom, I bring my daughter with me, of course, when I do travel back to the United States. So traveling with a baby, we've done it one time before and she was only 2 months old, and I have to say it was extremely seamless. If you're thinking about traveling with your baby, I would say go for it. I really think that you should incorporate them early on just so they get used to it. We will see how she is. She is now, again, 6 months old, so she's a little bit more aware, a little bit more active, really wants to get involved and play a lot. So we will see how it is. And I definitely plan on uploading a video when I get back from my travels. I actually was supposed to be traveling solo for this trip, and last minute my husband got time off of work and he will be joining me on the flight there with my daughter, so with our daughter I should say. So that's really nice and alleviates a little bit of the stress for me. But I will be traveling solo back to Switzerland with her because we're staying for a little bit longer. And to say I'm not nervous would be a lie. I am extremely nervous to travel with her alone in an airplane for 8 hours, and it will be an overnight flight as well. So I hope she behaves and gets some good sleep, because you know, you always are thinking about the other passengers and you're thinking about the people around you and you really just want to be mindful. But I have to say, I really do love that quote. That's, you're entitled to a child-free life, but you're not entitled to a child-free world. I think a lot of people do not know that quote, and they should, because of course some people are a little bit upset when they see babies on flights, but I mean, we all came into the world the same way, so I think you should just always be mindful and just always think about the parents and also what they're going through, because obviously they don't want their babies to be upset on a flight and to disturb anyone, but they're babies and sometimes you just can't control it. So I always just think about that quote and just hope that and pray that the people around me on the flights are aware of it and also are just kind and know that I really just want her to be happy as well. That being said, my girl is currently napping and I'm not sure how much time we'll have, so let's get into some of the products that I purchased that I've used prior and loved on my first flight with her, and that I actually just purchased for this upcoming flight. I will say I did buy her own seat. The past flight that we went on, I held her the entire time, and of course she was 2 months old, so it was okay. It was she was in a body wrap carrier and it was totally fine. She pretty much slept the entire time. But I just thought that originally I was traveling alone and I will be traveling alone, so it's nice to have our own 2 seats so I'm not like next to a random person and she's climbing all over me to get to them, or I don't know, you never know. So it's gonna be nice for us to have our own 2-seat space. But I will be taking her car seat with us. I know that it's pretty much not mandatory. I don't believe it's mandatory, but we will be flying United and they do recommend, just for the child's safety, that you also bring the car seat. We do have the Nuna Pippa next car seat, I believe. I would recommend checking the dimensions of your car seats to the dimensions of the seats in the plane that you're going to be going on. It's really important that you see and make sure that the car seat width fits into the seats. That is really important. Ours will fit, which is great. So I'll have that. I'm sure I'll be holding her for majority of the flight because you shouldn't keep your baby in a car seat for more than an hour. But B, she'll probably just want to be held and comforted. But it'll be nice to have an option to, let's say if she falls asleep, hopefully, God willing, I can put her in there for a little bit and just have a little time, maybe eat something, hands-free. So yeah, just want to start off by saying that. I know it's a little bit pricier. It's basically buying a seat for another grown human, but I think it's really going to be helpful in the long run, especially when I just need a minute to put her down and to just be, again, hands-free and just maybe drink something. Yeah, so wanted to start off by saying that as well. Going into the product, we are also bringing a stroller to the gate so it's easier, so we can push her through the airport and not have to carry her the entire way through. And also we'll have the stroller with us for our travels, so we're going to be doing that. I purchased this stroller bag off of Amazon. It's the brand Bramble. I'm not going to take it out of the bag just because it's so neatly put in there, but it had really great reviews and I'll put a picture of it here on the screen. I just wanted to have something for the stroller so it doesn't get so banged up. I know that strollers just tend to get thrown onto the airplane, so wanted to have something to put it in just to keep it a little bit safer. And I will definitely let you guys know how this goes. It also is a backpack, which I thought was pretty cool. But I'll let you guys know in my next video when we get back from the States how this went and if I would recommend this brand. The next new thing that I purchased is this backpack, which is going to be her travel diaper bag. We have a diaper bag here that we love. It's actually from my sister. It's like a Prada, kind of more of like a purse bag, but I wanted something that I could clip onto the stroller. So it has these little clips in the back here that you can clip onto the stroller handle, which makes it really convenient. Also that it's a backpack, which makes it very convenient, especially when I am traveling alone with her and I can just throw this on my back and have her maybe in the front, full pack mule mode. But I really love this one because of the shape and just how the functionality of it. I obviously have to stock it up, but it has this really nice opening at the top that's quite stiff and like keeps the bag open for you, which is nice, and you'll be able to see everything in there really conveniently. It has a ton of pockets. It has an extra strap if you wanted to make it a shoulder bag. It also has these front pockets which you can keep bottles in or whatever you need. I'll probably put our passports and stuff like that in here just for easy access. And then it also has some side pockets for bottles or your water bottle or whatever. I just think it's really great. I'll also insert a clip of how I'll pack it up. I'll put some diapers, obviously some extra change of clothes, some food, Binkies, toys, everything basically in here for her, and just make sure it has everything she needs. It is very good size, so I think we'll be able to stock this up really well and neatly. A changing pad, just all the stuff that you need, and it's just very simple. There's no logos, and it also has this like material that's like water repellent, which is also really nice. Also picked up these on-the-go bag dispensers, which I'll clip onto the bag as well. It comes with 24 bags and they're lavender scent, which is perfect for those dirty diapers. I think it's just really nice to have these, especially when you're changing her in public or on an airplane and she has a dirty diaper. You are going to put the diaper in one of these bags and then throw it away, so it's not stinking up the entire bathroom, especially on a small airplane, and you don't want to just, you know, make the bathroom disgusting. These are really great. We also use these when we get to my family's house, just because we don't have like a baby diaper pail there. So these are really great. Okay, so these are really great. I think she just woke up, so she might need to join us for this video. Say hi. Can you say hi? Okay, Mommy's gonna tell everybody about all the stuff that she got you for our flight this weekend. Is that okay? Is that okay for you? This is the 6-month baby. Hi. Say hi, Bubba. Yeah, I know. She absolutely loves looking at herself, so. Okay, can you play a little bit while Mommy finishes her video? Is that okay? Yeah, let's go play. Come on. All right, continuing on. So I got this carrier very early on in my postpartum journey. It is extremely soft and really compact and lightweight. It actually comes with a little baggie that you can shove it into, so it's great for travel. And it's really nice because it's not so bulky and it's like more like blanket material. So then, yeah, so that when I'm holding on to her the entire flight, it's very comfortable for her and myself. I do also have the Artie Pop, which I love that carrier, but that's for more like walking around, like a sturdy carrier. I think something like this is really convenient to have when you're also trying to sit down with them and just relax and also get them to sleep, because it's not so bulky and stiff. So I absolutely love this one. Again, off of Amazon, really nice, convenient, and you can throw it in the wash machine, which is really also important if you get like spit up or food or anything. Really love this carrier. Would definitely recommend getting this to baby wear on the flight. The next thing I would recommend is this Hatch portable sound machine. She's not totally into like the white noise or like the nursery or anything, but we do shh a lot when we're going to sleep or nap time, and this has that feature. So if you just hang this on, again, the carrier and try to rock her a little bit, they'll probably go down a little bit easier, especially if you're on like an airplane or in public and you don't want to be like shh yourself. I think it's really nice to have this portable sound machine, or if your baby likes the white noise sound or anything like that, great travel sound machine. Next thing I have is this clear bag, which I will take on our carry-on. It has like gas drops if she gets a little bit of tummy problems, some teething drops because she is starting to teeth. I'll have all of like those type of things in here for her. I also picked up these Dapple baby breast pump wipes, which is also good for like if her toys or if like her nookie fall on the ground, to clean them with. These are really great because they are formulated without like any harsh chemicals. You can clean your breast pump parts and accessories on the go, which I'll get into. Sippy cups, bottles, pacifiers, all of that stuff with these. And I think it's really great and convenient for travel. The next thing I would also recommend is these like little silicone storage bags that you can keep either like pacifiers in or little teethers. I think these are really great because you can clean them and just make sure everything is safe inside them and staying clean. And then I also picked up a bag of, which I think are pacifier holders, but these are really, really great for toys where you don't want them flying on the ground, because we all know babies throw things everywhere they can. So these are really great. So you can just get them onto the toy, and then they have these little clasp here, which you can clip to the baby carrier, you can clip to a blanket, you can clip to the seatbelt on a plane, anything to keep them like not hitting the ground over and over again, for you not to have to pick them up or for them to get really, really dirty. I think this is a great idea. And this comes with a pack, a very large pack of them. So we'll be taking a few toys with us, not too many, but definitely some to keep her occupied. Getting into the toys, this is also off Amazon, one of her favorite. She's looking at me right now like, give me that. It has like this teething part on the side here. Crinkle, also teething here. This is one of her faves. So let me give this to her now because she's, yeah. Next, we have this rattle, which she is also obsessed with. And again, really convenient to just pop this on here and clip it. This is a key toy to have for your baby. And then one of the last toys I'll share with you guys, this is probably not the last that we'll be bringing with us, but we just got these spinner toys off of Amazon. It came in a pack of 3. I know a lot of people use these for like the windowsill, stuff like that, but she'll literally just hold on to it and go like this the entire time and look at it and be mesmerized. It also has like little grippies here for teething. So another key toy, you can attach the thing around here. Again, so you're not losing it everywhere, and would definitely recommend buying a pack of these off Amazon. Next thing I think is key is this little travel light, which you can't see it now because it's daylight here. It's kind of getting brighter, I don't know. But all you do is flip it over to turn it off and flip it up to turn it on. And this has been really key for nighttime feedings. Definitely in travel, when you're in a small hotel room, you don't want to turn the lights on completely for your spouse or your partner. It's really nice to just have this little like nightlight thing, and it's super convenient to just flip on and off. And again, will be key for the airplane as well. I know those overhead lights sometimes are really bright, but love this, definitely would recommend. And it's USB power, so you can plug it in anywhere. Okay, the last few things before we get into like the food aspect of travel. I did pick up this arm pillow for, I am pretty much exclusively breastfeeding. We do some pumping and bottle feeding, but pretty much breastfeeding. So this is actually really nice for in the flight. What do you think? Is it good? This is the first time I'm using it, but I think it'll be really nice and convenient. Of course, I don't have like pillows or anything on the airplane to keep it comfortable for her and I. So I got this little arm pillow. It's super fluffy and actually very comfortable. So I will let you guys know how this goes, but I think it'll be really, honestly, key, especially if she like falls asleep while feeding. Definitely more comfortable than having nothing under my arm or under her head. So we'll let you guys know how we enjoy this. Okay, last few things because she's definitely getting antsy. In the feeding realm, again, I have been pretty much breastfeeding, but also I pump, and the pumps that I use are the Momcozy M5 pumps. I believe you can get them on Amazon, and I really do love them. They have very minimal parts you need to clean. I think that's really key, and I just think overall I've had a really great experience. They come in this really cute carrier, and yeah, I think it's really a good brand, and definitely check out these if you're looking for a pump. Also, those are hands-free. She's on the move, hold on. Continuing on, so I also picked up this travel bottle pump cleaner, which is so amazing. You basically just put your bottles on here to dry. It comes with these travel cleaner sticks, which are silicone, so it's easy to keep everything clean. Really nice. It also comes with a little pump to put the bottle soap in. This is really great just for if you're traveling to a hotel, or I use this again at my family's home just because they don't have like the whole layout like we do. So this is really nice. It's small, it's discreet. I can put it on a separate table and keep it out of everyone's way. But I really do love this and would definitely recommend. Again, it's all like plastic and silicone, so it's easy to keep clean. And yeah, love this. Would definitely recommend this product. The next thing I picked up was this big cooler. I actually have the bottles that go in here in the fridge right now with some milk, but I'll put a picture up here of what they look like. I feel like you can take like, or you can keep like close to 20 ounces. I might be mistaken, of milk in them, which is really nice. It's a great amount, but this is what it looks like inside. Keeps your milk cold for up to 24 hours, I believe, and super convenient. You just take them out and just close it up here. And then it also comes with 2 ice rings that you put inside. You keep it in your freezer, and then when you're ready to use it, you put the ice rings inside, which keeps everything super cold, all the bottles super cold. This has really been great, and it's really not super heavy or anything, which is nice. Also, I love, yeah. The bottles that come with this are compatible with most nipple bottle heads, so you don't have to like change bottles. You can just throw the bottle nipple head onto the bottles that come with this and feed your baby the milk right away. No stress, which is really nice. We actually went to a wedding recently, and I had to pump at the wedding, and I kept the milk in here, and it was really simple and seamless. Okay, final few things. I picked up some little puree foods containers. She is starting to dabble a little bit in purees, nothing crazy. She's really not into food so much yet, but just little things here and there she will eat. So I thought these were really great, and you can twist these on and off. Not really messy. You can also just feed her directly from this, which is convenient if she's just getting a little fussy and looking for a snack. So I'm gonna take 2 of these. I also have the container for the food in the freezer right now, but I love these. As I mentioned, I believe she's teething, and these are really great because you can put little purees that you have left over, or like some fruit puree in the teething tray, or even your breast milk, and pop them in there, and it's really nice and cold for them. And she loves these. It's really nice on the teeth. Yeah, she can also use this as a teether, but these are really great. I would definitely recommend, if your baby is starting foods, to try these out. It's also really nice teething relief, and really simple to clean again, on and off. We've been loving these. And lastly, more snacks. She's been loving these like melty sticks, so we'll probably bring a few of these just to have on hand. These keep her occupied for at least 30 minutes, which is nice. I just think it's really important. You want one now? Yeah? Here you go.
Is that good?
Is that good? Yeah, I think it's just really important to make sure that you have things handy that you know can keep them occupied and full and happy. So yeah, just as a new mom, as a new parent, it's really key to just be prepared, and you'll save yourself a lot of stress and anxiety if you're just a little bit preparing yourself in advance. Also, we are going to be checking in pre-flight. Our flight is in a few days, so 24 hours before you can usually check in, which I will do. I will get all of our passport information in there, make sure we're ready to go and we are checked in. That way we can just get to the airport, drop our bags off, and be on our merry way. Especially for international travel, I think it's really key to check in advance and just save yourself a lot of stress. You never know, there could be huge lines and stuff. So especially traveling with a baby, doing things in advance to help you save time or stress, I think is key. But yeah, those I believe are everything that we have and we're taking with us. Again, I am going to upload a follow-up video when I get back from the States just on how our solo travel went. If you guys, again, have any recommendations for me, if you've traveled solo with your baby or anything like that, definitely leave me a comment down below. I would love the help or any recommendations you have. I'm definitely a little nervous, but I want to make sure that I'm also just preparing myself and not being so stressed out so that we both do not feel the stress. So yeah, I'm just mentally preparing myself. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it was helpful for you if you were looking for this type of travel video. Again, pretty much everything I shared is from Amazon, so super convenient, super affordable for you. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, leave me a comment down below. Happy to answer to the best of my ability. If you guys are not already subscribed, please do consider subscribing so you don't miss the next video. And I hope you guys, or we hope you guys, have an amazing rest of your day. Bye guys.